Sorry, got busy with music again. Stephanie and Zoe here. We're doing a really, really, really late night fun time kind of thing.
It's Friday.
We had to go to the store and grab some things. You know what we completely forgot to do?
Grab the food coloring?
No, not food coloring. What was the reason I was wanting Dad to go to the store? What were we going to do? What were we looking at for your room?
I don't know.
Curtains?
Oh.
Curtains and a new blind or something for her room. So, I was just really smart. We went to Walmart to get sinus medicine and that, and then we never got it. Okay. So while we were on our way back, she says, Mom, when we get home, can we? And I'm like, sure.
My friend's birthday the other day, and she lives far enough away that I wasn't able to get her anything, and I found something that I was like, oh, she would love this.
It's perfect for her.
It's perfect for her birthday since I didn't get her a birthday present. Because me being horrible with birthdays, it took me 2 years to learn my other best friend's birthday. I kid you not. I asked her multiple times a year. And I was like, I still don't remember.
I know it's October.
I'm like, I know it's October. It's the 18th, by the way.
Oh, I know it was right around your dad's. You need something.
I'll do it later.
Okay.
Anyway, so
anyway,
I wanted to make her a card. So
okay, I'm trying to get things out.
I figured, why not make one with the pretty colors that I like?
With some pretty color papers. Okay, so I've got some toothpicks and I've got some.
These are you guys can't really see because this is my little
rods.
station right here. So I'm going to show you guys my colors. So I have a gold.
Where did my paper go? What did we do with my paper that I was going to use? Okay, I don't want those.
Yeah.
I'm going to show them our paper from the other day.
Whew, okay.
Okay.
I got silver and then I got red, a metallic red.
Okay. So what we did the other day, we were playing and I had some really poor quality paint. So we came up that we tried this with and they're okay. This one turned out a whole lot better than this one did. I'll get it switched over in just a minute. I don't have it on that page yet. I forgot to. So they're okay. They'll work for backgrounds for different things. Like if you wanted to do a note card or something like that with them. And then we tried with some metallic paints and did a good job. Y'all say hi as you join us. I forgot to ask you to say hi and let us know where you're watching from. So Zoe did some metallics and then did a card that she's going to fold in half and make a card out of. And then she did a postcard kind of thing that she's going to decorate and write on the back of. And
also one of them is from one of my friends.
Also for another friend for her birthday. And so we came home and decided she said, can I make another one? Because I need to do it. And I said, yeah, sure. Why don't we just go live and do the super late night Friday fun. So yay. That's what we're kind of doing right now. So I've got a piece of cardstock that I have already got cut in half to do. And I'm trying to find an appropriate surface. Her stationery box. Okay, it was one that I was given or bought or something. And with the exception of the little bend right here after I gave it to her, it's the perfect size for like laying these on top of and gently pushing down into the shaving cream.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, I want to do it. You have your
As long as you don't put it on my face again, try sticking me in the eye with it. And I'm trying to find me another box or lid that I think is appropriate size. And I think this one should work for what I'm wanting to do. It's got a couple of little plastic things in it that I think will be, hey, just don't forget we're doing a thin layer of it so that you don't waste too much of it. Palette knives are over there. We're taking and shooting some of this in here.
It's like spreading whipped cream on a cake. So don't eat it.
And spreading this around with some palette knives. There's another just generic little palette knife. So we were trying to decorate some eggs the other night when this came up. And the eggs that I did not turn out. Because I had black eggs in the food coloring. I didn't have any food coloring. Somebody said it works better if it's food coloring. And then if you have white eggs, well, I'd already painted all my white eggs different colors. So all I had was my black eggs. So, and I didn't even think to look down that aisle tonight when we ran to Walmart. So, is that about right? Yeah, to maybe even have a little bit of a frame around it. And I may
That might
just
be
kinda,
too much, but I can use it for other things. I have lots of paper to use.
Oh, my child. Do you see hers? Let her show you again. She's filled the whole lid with
I didn't mean to.
shaving cream. It's okay. Like I said, a thinner layer so that we can.
But I have plenty of shaving cream and I shouldn't need a refill for a while.
Well, as the colors get blended and mushed in, is kind of when we had the problem.
I like mushy colors.
I don't like them overly
Mushied.
muddied. It muddies them. They
Mushied.
run together.
Mushied.
It's technically it's muddied.
Say it.
It's muddied.
Say it.
Mushing is when you mush them together,
But
or
they're
when you're
mushy.
doing a dog sled thing. Okay, so I've got my colors, my shaving cream pulled out here.
You can't tell
And
I'm tired.
I was doing a journaling thing the other day, and the girl was like, "What colors would you do if you did your journal page like this?" So I pulled a page that I accidentally skipped in one of my journals out, and I think I'm going to do, instead of watercolor, I think I'm going to do some.
You dropped that.
Yep, completely flung it. Oh my! You can tell Caesar visited today.
And
set up my feet.
Everywhere.
And
Is
set
there
up my
dog
feet
hair
for an
everywhere?
Oh, Zoe, the floor is almost black, and it's actually not black from the dog
Do you think
hair.
that's thin enough, or do you think I should have more paint? I think that might be too thin. It's too thin.
We'll just want to make sure that we save any of the extra on those.
Well, duh.
I reuse and recycle all kind of bottles. So I've got a syrup bottle here that I've got
Why
filled
not?
with water so that we have a safe lid. So if it falls over, I don't have to worry about it making a big mess. Because you should we typically recommend we were recommended that you use the, you didn't give me a brown of any sort.
I forgot. Sorry.
Typically recommend that you use food coloring, which is very thin. You have to thin down your paints. We really like the metallic, and I don't have a brown metallic, and she pointed that out, and I said, I just need some browns.
Sorry.
To go with this. And she's like, "Mar?"
I forgot.
So, champagne gold, glorious gold.
Glorious gold.
So, let's see. And actually, Zoe, I do have some metallic browns.
That's coppers.
No, this is Mink Pearl and Rich Espresso, both of which are brown gold. I was looking through these golds trying to figure out which one I can pour to make work. Because, yeah, the coppers are not the same. I don't even know if I've used either one of these yet.
I think so. I know I've used Mink Pro before, I think, or I thought about using it.
Well, the espresso's got a lot of movement in the bottle, like it's been used. Okay, now Zoe's taking over here behind her. You see splashes of color. She's adding a little. I would save some and not put too much out because you're going to move it with your stick, remember?
I need to pour some then.
How about you take a toothpick? Because that's not that deep, so you're not having to worry about how deep you go. Okay, so I've got a little bit of water in each of my cups. When it's flat, it's only covering a little bit. So I'm going to add some metallic purple.
I feel like I'm breathing like Darth Vader over here.
You are.
Oh,
And I'm going to take some Rich Espresso because I want a dark brown comparison. Or I'm going to try for a darker brown. And then I'm going to use the Peacock Pearl as a metallic. And I'm adding just a squirt of that. And I'm going to use my toothpick over here. Oh, there was a lot more water in there than I thought there was.
That was me when I first put in the...
No, this one cup, just this one cup had a lot more water in it than the other two did.
Oh.
I don't think it's going to be bad, though.
Ta-da! The red looks very pink and it's annoying me, not gonna lie, but we'll be okay. Hopefully she doesn't hate me for putting in.
So take a little of the red and dribble it like that. One's not going to be a super dark red, is it? Which red was that? The festive red or the other one?
Festive.
Okay. All right, I'm blending these together on my end so I can catch up with her. She complained last night, I'm always the last one done with anything. First one done with her dragon.
I was prepared and ready to go today.
And she's a girl on a mission today, so she's got her plan.
What is Dad doing back there?
He is removing price tag labels from stuff.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah. Okay, so I need a paper towel to put these on, just for my own sanity's sake. Actually, I'm going to stick it in that under there for now, and I'll just have to lift it up if I want it back out.
Oh, okay. That is good to come there.
Yeah, this one may need a little bit more paint.
Okay.
What's the matter?
That's what it looks like right now.
Okay, show us on the camera. Okay. Gonna try and get it in the light. Lift it. Okay, no. There you go.
Yeah, it doesn't look amazing.
Okay, right now it's not going to look as good as it will when we wipe it off. We're going to leave it to dry for a little bit. We've got some paper set up over here to the side for it to sit on to dry.
I just want to dump all the silver on there because I think it'll look pretty.
You want a lot more silver on there?
Silver and gold. Those are the prettier colors.
And I think what I'm going to do is take a toothpick and twirl mine a little bit before I add the next color. And you got to kind of work fast with these metallics, because if you're not real careful, all of the metallic-y sheen soaks in. And so then you don't get any.
See, I like the colors more. I like that. Should have gone with more gold.
So do more gold. I've got plenty of paper over there. Do you some more? I think this one's just too thin down.
Yes, but it has all the pink in there.
So get fresh, Zoe.
That's such a waste.
It's only a waste if you didn't try using it first and just decided that you just do not like it, period. Just because it doesn't.
But I did use it.
So, to get a fresh pattern, you'd need to redo it anyway, right?
I guess I need a paper towel to clean it out. Oh.
Paper towels are over here behind me. And I told my friend that if I were doing her the page, I would, and watercoloring it. Now, see, we were talking watercolors, and now I'm doing something else entirely.
But it's very watered down, so it counts as a watercolor.
Zoe says it counts as watercoloring, so I will take it.
Because Zoe's opinion matters on everything.
Well, it does to me. All right. Trying to get it wide enough and colorful enough all the way around. Okay.
I need another paper towel.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what you can do, and that was what I was leaving this in here for. Got to help her clean up. Hang on. Okay. And then we've got this bag just for grabbing some of that out. And if you needed, you could take your hand and grab this and drag it through there. Now you should be able to wipe it out a little bit. Wipe the pinky off before it gets everywhere.
Oh man.
Oh man, what?
Okay,
so mine's drying, so I'm not getting to manage to get through. Don't talk like that. She's being disgusting. Okay, so now I'm gonna.
Can't tell me it doesn't make you think of that.
Hey, Ashley, how are you, Miss Ashley? We're doing some late night paper marbling, just having a blast over here. Too much laughter, but it's okay.
It's called Zoe's Tired and Can't Control Herself.
How are you doing, Miss Ashley? Okay, I'm liking the colors and how they came out. Very pretty marbled. And so I'm going to go set it over there to dry for a little while. And then we'll wipe the shaving cream off. And we'll have our different colors on the paper.
See, yours is really pretty.
Yours will be too.
I'm sure.
It will.
I have doubts.
I think this looks good enough to try doing another one. So I'm going to go ahead and dip it again. Ready to have this baby. Fun moments for you gals. Yeah, I was going to ask you if you'd had the baby yet or not. I haven't. I looked on your page the other day because it's like, I don't remember seeing her say she had, but that don't mean I didn't miss something either. So glad to know I hadn't missed anything yet. Any announcements yet. I'm so excited for y'all. And then the little one turned 2. Wow. The time is just flying. Now, how old is Cam again?
I think he's a year younger than me.
Because I'm thinking he turned 15, about 2.5 weeks to go. Oh, wow. Oh, I just pulled all of the... I just pulled like this ginormous chunk of shaving cream.
That's hilarious.
So I'm going to just kind of mush it around and let some of the color go there. And we're just going to add a little more. 2.5 weeks to go. 2.5 weeks to go. Cam is 15. That's what I thought. He's a little bit younger than Zoe. Not.
She just turned 16.
Because she just turned 16. She is not old.
Savion keeps saying.
Oh, Savion's just giving you a hard time because he feels old. Trying to avoid feeling old. It's the problem with big brothers. When you get old, they feel like they're real old and got to run their mouth. All right. So do I get fresh now that I've put big holes in it? I'm not using a flat surface, and that's probably the biggest part of it. If I had a flat surface, it would probably be a little bit better.
If we had a flat surface, we would be using your desk, and that would be messy.
No, I meant like a flat surface, like your box, with the exception of lid, with the exception of where it got dropped or bent or whatever you did to it and bent that corner. It's not got big chunks of plastic. Like I have a corner piece right in here that is sticking up. So, and I'm trying to decide, do I play with this and see if I can smooth some color in and try for one more? I don't think I will get much color wise out of it.
I'm gonna make a little bit more silver. And I'm gonna see, I'm gonna get my blue back because I miss it. I need this.
What blue back?
My favorite blue. The dark blue, metallic one.
Oh, okay. I'm going to see if I can put some fresh color on top of this one.
The water.
Magic word.
Please.
Thank you.
You've been color tired.
Please and thank you are the words. How did that go? I don't remember how that song went.
How am I supposed to know?
Excuse me? Miss Backyardigans Queen?
Was that from Backyardigans?
Yes. Uniqua was singing something.
I don't remember that.
Oh, my word.
I do, however, remember the Master Retriever.
Yes. Okay. This kid is having flashbacks now that we're talking about her show again. When she was little, her show was Backyardigans. Don't know if anybody else I don't even know if you can still find it easily, if they still make it. Last I checked, they had new voices doing things. They're underneath your feet. They had new voices doing them.
Since when?
Some of the characters. Last I checked, I said. And that's been a few years ago. Because we were going to introduce one of our friends. Yes! Tyrone, Pablo, Uniqua, Austin, and Tasha.
Tasha and Austin were the ones that we didn't have in stuffed animal form.
Yes, we had lots of Backyardigan stuff. And Please and Thank You with their Manor song. I don't remember.
Oh, what was it called?
That show has got to be because you were like little, like before we moved to Memphis, little.
Ooh, that is little.
So that show has to be at least like 10 years old. The episode that I'm talking about.
The movies where Pablo was voiced by the kid that did Aang.
Yeah, and he's probably a man now.
Well, I was watching a reunion thing that they put together for last year, where they got a lot, and like he hasn't done a lot recently, but they were all talking about how it's so weird because he doesn't even sound the same. Like the rest of us can still do our impressions of our characters, and it's like he can't really do the impression because he was so young.
Yeah. Yes, we love. Okay, the boys would go, Zoe, why are you watching that again? And be standing there glued to it, just like if they were watching it for themselves. And it's like, yeah. Who's watching it? Well, I just put it on for Zoe, so that Zoe could watch it.
I mean, it's a good excuse.
It was a cute show. It really was. It was a.
We
good
still have the
show.
DVD.
You still have some DVDs.
And when we would babysit Quentin,
yes,
I would always play that. That was like my go-to thing when we babysat Quentin.
Yeah, I think when he was first coming over here, when he was about 2, we were trying to introduce him to some of that.
I think he liked it being introduced to it.
He did. And I like the fact that there's always a good lesson of some sort to be learned from it. It wasn't just,
and it's not one of those
fluff TV.
And you don't have to worry about it like trying to twist scripture, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was trying to teach you a good value, a good moral somewhere.
A life value.
A good life lesson. So yes, we did like it a lot. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. I don't know if y'all can see how marbled this looks. It looks kind of like mush to me on the camera right now. So I swirled them around. I poured the last of the thinned out colors that I mixed. Now I'm just tapping my paper down into it where I can, because like I said, my thing has some corner pieces in here that I covered with the shaving cream. Somebody said you could do this with eggs and food coloring, which could be fun. I'll be honest, it could be very fun. And this spot right here didn't get any paint at all. So I'm going to pick up a bit and smush it in there. And then we'll leave this, probably, how long did we leave them the other night? Like 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, we were usually doing other things.
5 or 10 minutes, easy. What I like about shaving cream and food coloring, if you did it with kids, since I don't have any little bitties, if you did this with kids, I would recommend doing it with Cool Whip and food coloring.
Then it's edible.
Because then it's food safe. I mean, it's safe, more kids safe.
Oh, I like that. That's not pretty.
Oh, that's very pretty. That looks almost like a sky. I think I'm going to do... Okay, do we have more paper?
Lots of paper. I grabbed too much the other night. I was just like, you know what? Rather have too much than not enough.
That's okay. I'm making some backgrounds for some art journal pages that are
I can just like I might use these to make it
or cards that we can. She built her stamp thing for
printing press.
her stamp printing press thing with her kiwi crate, and we've got loads of stamps that we may use to do these with. All right, and then I had somebody showing me earlier today how to.
I need a wipe, not a paper towel. A wipe.
They are over here.
I can't open them.
I'm trying one-handed to get over here to you. Here you go. There's two. Okay, just remember, attitude is everything.
Attitude is everything.
Are you being disrespectful to your mother?
No, I'm just being a weirdo.
It sounds to me like she's being disrespectful.
I'm not. I'm just being.
I know she's not being disrespectful, y'all. I hope you realize that I'm just kind of laughing with her about this and not being angry at her.
Do you have any scissors?
They're over here on the other side of me, sweetheart. And then there's some over there. If you'd rather use some of those. All right, I'm trying to get some of this color in here in these holes where it's sticking really bad. All right. So I've got some pretty good swirls and spurs of color over here.
I am using sharp things to make pretty.
Okay, this paper may not have been the best idea.
Not working out?
Well, it looks like a damp dish rag right now. So,
well, give it some time.
for it to what? Finish soaking through it and it be.
To let it dry.
Okay, I think the paper looks like it's disintegrating. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Which one are you talking about?
The journal sheet that's over there. If you look at it closely, it looks like it's got
Okay,
holes starting
I'll
in
give you
it.
that. I'll give you that. It does.
It looks like it's a little too thin and not meant to be that soaked. Okay, so I'm just kind of smoothing this out to give me a good base. I don't want to have to start my base over every time. And since I'm using almost the same colors a lot, I can add a nice white base, a nice white layer on top of it, and it won't be a big deal at all. All right, sliding this to the side. Sticking my sticks back in their colors. Gonna add a little more teal. And add a little water. I like to use the metallic one paints a lot anyway. They just add that extra flair to stuff. That extra little touch. Now, don't do it all the time with the whole projects, but I do like to do them. Okay, this one needs water added to it. What do we do with the water? There's the water. So, we're doing you some shapes.
I'm attempting.
Okay, that made too much
That's
water.
my star. Wonkiest star you ever did see.
No, I've seen wonkier.
Have you really?
Yeah. You forget I was a substitute teacher before.
No,
And
this looks like a
I helped in the
kindergartner
art.
did them.
I helped in the art class with the kindergartners. Okay, and I'm not meaning that ugly. I just mean it takes scissors and stars is not necessarily an easy thing to cut. Okay, so unless you have a pattern to cut, they regularly are not
There, you can have a circle.
super. Oh, that was too much.
halfway there.
You're going to get us shut down, girl. Singing songs we don't have permission to use.
Oh, hush.
Well, you know, they muted us that one time when you were singing that other song.
Wait, I wasn't singing it. It was playing on the...
You were singing along with it.
Okay, I was singing along with it, but it muted us because we were playing it.
Well, anyway. We were mostly talking and not...
Correction, you were talking.
Well, we were painting the wall, okay? So yeah, I've gotten in the habit of not having music on when I'm doing art of any sort because I don't want it to take it away.
Which saddens me.
Yeah, it is kind of sad, isn't it?
I live for music.
Yes, music is awesome. Okay, so
You usually don't find me without music. Unless it's like during worship, and even then I have music.
To mix me up some darker blue.
Almost out of that, by the way.
There's another bottle over there. It's Extreme Sheen Sapphire. This one's the ice blue. It'll be okay.
So it's like Greenland. Get it? Because Iceland and Greenland are names are reversed.
I was like, what? So yeah.
Get it?
Yes, yes.
Names are reversed.
Yes, yes.
Zoe isn't as slick as she thinks she is, but she's funny.
No, I was just... You're not the only tired person in the room. How's that?
Mood.
Okay, so I think I'm going to go for a watery effect on this one. So, or I'm just going to wear it.
Are you okay? Here, to clean up the floor. Do you need a hand?
Well, I'm just trying to make sure I don't spill it any more on any more of me. But one day I don't wear under leggings to catch anything.
I shouldn't be laughing. This isn't funny.
It's hilarious. And I would be stifling the laugh if you were the one who had spilled it all over you, trying not to laugh because you're mad. But
I would be so mad.
I bought the overalls to paint in so that if they got paint on them, it would just be more paint every time. And it wouldn't be a big deal if it stained it. Right?
Fair.
So I'm just going to roll with that.
Roll with it, Mom. Roll with it.
I painted the dog hair that was on the floor.
We should pretend to we should get one of those temporary dog friendly dyes and dye Caesar's fur. And then let Clinton think it's permanent.
No, I'm not going to do that to that poor dog. Or to
I
myself. Or to myself.
I would. Totally worth it.
Well, when you live by yourself and your brother decides to come do something to your dog as payback, and I don't have to deal with you screaming because he does something to your dog as payback.
Please. You deal with my screaming anyway.
Yes. But once you've moved out, you guys can deal with it between yourselves, and I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to listen to it.
You say that like we wouldn't come to you.
When y'all are doing those kind of tricks, it ain't happening at my house. If y'all are doing those kind of things and being that kind of mean.
I mean, technically his dog has it coming.
No, he is a dog. Technically, he's a dog that still needs a puppy that needs a little more training up, okay?
Fine. I'll kind of be nice to him. I said kinda. I made no promises.
You did say you would be nice to him.
I said kinda. There is a difference.
No. There is. Do or do not. There is no try. So kinda or be.
Why did you put
be
that
or be
I just
not.
got that quote out of my head.
Be
Why?
or be not. There is no kinda.
I just got the Criminal Minds quote out of my head. Why did you put it back?
Because that's a Yoda quote.
Actually, they referenced that in a Criminal Minds episode in the first season. Because
actually, I'm just saying, I didn't quote Criminal Minds. I quoted Yoda.
I know. I thought it was funny because in Criminal Minds, it's they're talking about something, and Gideon says something, and Spencer's and is like, oh, it's this person, and then Derek goes, try not, do or do not, and Gideon just kind of looks at Spencer, and he looks at him, and he's like, Yoda. And I'm like,
try, do or do not. There is no try. All right, so I've got a real pretty sheen on this one. I need to mix this one up just a little bit more. I might actually add a little bit and make it a little bit thicker.
I'm done.
You're not doing any more?
I've done enough. I have a bookmark. I've got multiple cards. I even got you a pretty circle.
Oh, awesome.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this. I'm going to flop it on that circle. See if I can fix it.
Okay.
Or
well,
you know what?
I think I'm going to do, if I don't wear it this time.
Let's hope you don't wear it.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that was kind of fun.
That was hilarious.
Wow. I'm so glad you can appreciate it. My legs are still kind of cold.
Now you know what it feels like to have mud on your clothes because of a dog.
I've already known that multiple times in my life. All right.
My clothes were white that morning too.
Yeah.
I love my dog, but we were enemies for half a second there.
We were not compatibly getting along. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, we were enemies for half a second. Because
you were frenemies.
It was a Sunday morning, and my outfit, I just about cried.
Yeah,
I just gotten it.
Super cute.
It was white. I felt adorable, and this dog.
Okay, I'm trying to get some of the other colors over here on this side with the purple.
Okay.
It's not wanting to mix
So
in
we
like
have lots of things, and Zoe's going to clean up, and then she's probably going to cuddle said dog who is going to attack her with love and affection.
Okay, hang on.
Because, yeah.
I'm going to do one last one real quick then.
All right, do you want to just clean this out?
Hang on.
And clean it out.
Yep, clean it out. Okay, so this one's going to have lots of purple and blues in it. All right, so
I need to clean mine off. I'm not doing that again.
this one's going to have to be hosed out because of all the little bumps and thumps in it. So we'll have to clean it up really good when we get it. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at the color.
Were you about to drop that on me? I mean, go ahead. Because, like, I'm already a messy as this person. Might as well.
Only because you were teasing earlier.
I'm sorry. It's finally not me being humiliated.
Oh, no, Zoe. We're not humiliated. I'm not humiliated. I'm just a little klutzy from time to time. And since I'm a little tired right now, I'm just going to say I'm a lot klutzy right now. But we're going to go with it. All right, so
we're tired and unable to sleep, so we're going to make messes.
Well, I haven't even tried to sleep yet, but except that your dog woke me up this morning.
When
you came to get in the shower and shut the door good.
I thought I shut it.
Yeah. Second morning in a row, Dad was letting me sleep in, and she's come in and stabbed me in my face with her foot trying to find me in my bed.
In my defense,
love the dog.
In my defense, I was gonna get a shower yesterday morning, but you were asleep and I left.
But you didn't shut the door.
I thought I shut the door.
You didn't shut the door. I can promise you, you did not shut the door. Because your dog came in after you left. Okay, so
That's
this
why she
is
was
from
so
a journal that I've got, and I don't know that this paper was meant for this, because if you look at the back side, it's colored all the way through, which is kind of cool, except that I'm afraid that when I wipe it down, it's going to be like, whoa.
Yeah, it's not going to go well.
It's not going to, that I'm going to rip the paper is what I'm concerned about. Okay, so.
Okay.
And I'm putting a glove. Just take it and rinse it out, dingbat.
No. I refuse the need
Okay,
to do
I'm
that.
sorry. I called you a dingbat because I was teasing you. Please know that I wasn't like trying to be
I
rude to
know.
you. She knows that.
I call myself a dingbat.
Okay. Well, I just realized how rude that sounded, and I was like, I hope you know that I didn't mean it like you are.
No, I'm fine. I don't want to have to go in there and wash out.
Well, I got to go wash mine out in a minute, so.
Haha.
You're going to have to go wash one out anyway.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I'm going to go cuddle my dog.
Mine needs rinsing out anyway.
See?
Your papers need wiping out.
I'll come back in a minute.
Nope.
I need cuddles.
You need to hand me another paper towel.
I need Fluffy.
You need to hand me a paper towel.
Where did they even go?
Okay, it turned out gorgeous. I'm just kind of nervous about the
Just
whole.
let it dry.
Hopefully it will dry and be okay. Do you see that, guys? The background on that? All the marbling. Okay, Zoe, which one of yours?
This one was the first one.
That wasn't mine. That's the wrong color for it to be mine.
It's blue though.
It's thinned blue. All of mine was really dark blue up there. Get it out of my hair. I'm leaning over and it's getting in my hair. Okay, I'm getting it, Zoe. I don't have a problem getting it. I'm just saying we need to get it up. But I was leaning over and that was like right there by my hair. I'm like, look, I don't want paint in my hair. I get it in there enough.
Do you want
as
the
is.
other glove?
No, I think we'll be okay. We'd probably need to set that one back over there so it can dry, or somewhere where it can dry. All right. Let's see how one hers turned out. Anybody up for it? Okay. We were a little disappointed that the red was very pink.
But I don't mind.
But it's definitely growing on me.
Well, all right.
Shut the water.
Did you get anything important
Oh, just in my watch.
other than the watch? Is everything else okay?
Yeah, I think everything else is okay. I think it's mostly just behind my watch, and thankfully I have a special face thingy on there that helps to slow down the crazy.
You're funny.
It is funny, Zoe. You know it is.
I'm
Oh.
just tired. And I'm
So we
laughing
have
at
some
everything.
awesome colors on this card. You might need to blot it over here where we got water on it, where it streaked the water on it on this side. And I wouldn't use the wipe to do it, Ding Do. You're taking your gold off. Okay, do we have any other ones sitting over there that look like they're ready?
Just put it back in the thing.
I need to get it where it's going to get. I need to be sure it would be where it would get. Okay, so, like, yeah, I just stuck one of the wood butterflies in there. Where did the paper towels go?
Oh.
Here they are. All right. So, ooh, you can kind of tell it's ready when you look at it. You can see how there's the bubbles are starting to really dry out. The shaving cream's really kind of drying off of it. And it kind of just, the rest of the shaving cream kind of wipes off of it, and your colors kind of.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I'm loving it.
I did good.
Now, we found the other day that it will curl a little bit as it dries. So we found several heavy books that we weren't going to be moving. And her science book. And set them under the science book for her.
Idea of how heavy it is.
And let it dry under there so it would be nice and hard. Okay, I'm going to pull this forward just a little bit further. I'm going to put the trash can right under my feet. So, let's see.
Oh,
love it.
It's just like, oh, I did a good color. I did a good color.
I liked my color choices. The brown.
I liked mine.
And the...
Look how pretty that's going to come out.
It's brown and purple and the teal all just mixed in there really pretty too. Okay, so. Fuel. So now I've got one around the corner on a palette drying, or on a puzzle actually, as well. Did you hear me?
That one isn't ready yet.
Okay.
Actually, it is.
All right, so. Oops, I think that'll be okay. All right.
Put it on my lap.
I like the sparkle that's in this. Well, I'm trying to show it where it shows it off. It doesn't show it off right. The color's just not hitting right to show you. I mean, it's like looking at, okay, when you do it, kind of that's a little better, but it's still not.
I just put it.
Oh, y'all, this is so pretty.
I did good.
You did real good, girly. Okay.
Oh, so pretty.
I like how the white stayed in there, so there's some marbling with the white and the colors. Ooh.
I wonder if they can't, if you know how you were like with the whipped cream and the food coloring. I wonder if you can't do something like that with like on like edible paper.
I suppose if you can make edible paper, then yeah.
And then you can have just.
You could probably marble some toast or something with it for sure. Some cake, some sort. Let's see. I'm not sure how dark this one's going to turn out. Oh, it's a lot darker than I was expecting it to be.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one.
Hang on.
My throat.
Trying to scoot it up. I'm trying to pull it off of it, but it's.
Anemone.
Oh. Okay.
Did I turn it anemone into a song? Yes. Am I weird? Yes. No, I'm just gonna throw it away.
Throw what away?
This. Just a
Why?
circle. It's just a circle.
Because it was going to be a cute circle.
I don't want to. Here, I made you one too.
Okay, hang on. Let's make sure we get all. Try not to tear the paper. I can't decide where the edge is. Okay.
Here's yours.
The fun thing about these is if you get good scented shaving cream, the paper smells good too. I like lemon scented And this has kind of got a lemony
There you go.
shaving cream. Oh, I like it, Zoe.
That's yours.
Well, thank you, baby. Is that all of them? All but that one. Did you get your little one put where it needed to go?
My little square. Yeah. That's where I was putting it because it was on a piece of paper.
All right. I'm going to. I've got to wipe that one last one off, Zoe.
I know. I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna go
I
find my
can't
fluff
reach
in
it
okay?
over there. You have it way over yonder. I think I put it the wrong side down because this is the soft side. Okay, well, it works on wood too. That's pretty marble, pretty and marble. So I'm going to turn it the other way and do the other side too. I've got a lot of color on the top here where this is soaking into this one. So I'm going to set it down and just kind of squish the whole thing. And then I'm going to pull it up, I think. And I'll set that over here. Then I'm going to bring this over here because this is the last one I did.
My name is Rosie. Hi.
Zoe, I don't even know how you lift that baby up. She weighs almost. She weighs 50 odd pounds, 40 odd pounds.
She's my baby. I always find the strength to lift my baby up.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Hi. Look at the baby.
Okay. So I work on this. I'll learn how to marry the colors a little better, I think.
Look at my baby.
Yes, I see your baby. Okay. I need
Cuddles. Look at Cuddles.
it's not wet from this.
I love you, Mom.
Love you. All right, I've been abandoned.
You have not. I love you.
I've been abandoned. You've left me.
She wants cuddles.
You have abandoned me.
I love you.
I love you. So since I have a little bit of a couple of colors left, I think I'm going to try one more. One more. Okay. This is what I'm looking for. All right. I'm going to take my palette knife and run it really thin. I should probably play with leaving it all with the funny curly hues from where it spits out and how that adds to the texture and stuff, but tonight I'm not gonna. Tonight I'm gonna play with putting that color. Okay, that one's all done. She had some blue left. And I had some blue left. And I'm going to make some aqua because I want some more of that. Close the lid while on the water. Yes, yes, yes. That's good advice. That way when we bump it in a minute, it won't fall out. And she has a little bit of the silver left, which I think is just about the perfect amount. All right. So what I'm wanting to do is kind of try and kind of paint pour-ish style. Do me some streaks here. All right, and then I'm gonna swirl. Okay, this may be way thinner than I wanted it to be. I think it is. I'm gonna thicken it up just a little bit. I'm almost done, y'all. I figured out a while ago that I think the thicker and kind of pooling it, letting it run, pool in each other like that, gives it a better effect, like what I'm looking for. And then this little bit of silver. We're going to lace in there. And kind of run it back and forth, kind of trying to blend some of the marbling and streak it out a little bit. Oh, I don't want it to run out. Please stop. Let me build a wall and don't keep coming out. All my color's running out. Okay. So I'm really liking how the colors are. So let me grab my paper really fast. I'm going to kind of gently tap it out all the way to the edges. And there we go. Let me move this one over around the corner here so it can lay down to dry. Okay, I've got the other half of that paper under here waiting to go. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little movement there and move it a little more in the direction I was wanting it to go. A little bit less of the silver. There's silver in there than I thought there was. I thought it was going to stick to the cup a lot more than it did. Okay. Oh, wow. I got a couple more butterflies here. Several more, actually. And I'm loving the colors in here. So I think I'm going to dip them. Oh, that didn't get all the color in there. Well, we'll see how those turn out. Grab a little more of this color and stick it in that empty hole there. And there. And there. Now there's a lot of color right in here still, so I'm going to try and lay it in here. If I don't like it, you know what? I just paint over it. No harm, no foul. No angry anything. So we shall see how these come out in the morning. Okay, so I'm going to set them all over here to dry. I've already done, most of our paper has come undone already. Okay, one last butterfly because I already got it out. Do I have any more colors? I don't think you could even really start to get it out there. Okay, let's just hop in here. Whoop. Well, that one's going to be dual-sided, sort of. All right. So we'll see how all these come out tomorrow. I'll probably be posting a picture on my Facebook page of how they all came out. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Zoe's already said her good night and left me. But anyway, we will talk to y'all again. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I probably won't be on tomorrow live. I think I'm working on doing a schedule where at 4 o'clock, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I had originally been thinking Tuesday, Thursday, but then I got to thinking I'm always on the road on Tuesday and or Thursday. So it's better for me to do one Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. So that's kind of how we're going to roll. All right. Y'all have a great night and enjoy your weekend. And we will talk to y'all later.